Hi, I'm Kenneth Wajda. I'm a professional photographer here in Colorado. Thanks for watching my show. So today I want to talk about Thanksgiving morning. So in my town, there was a rumor going around that this 99-year-old man was beat up by some teenagers and he was recuperating with a wound to his head. And people were saying, oh my God, it's terrible, kids these days. And I thought, something's wrong with this story. And a day later it came out that nobody had attacked him. He had taken a fall a good month or two ago and that he was home and he was fine. And he lives here in my town. So the locals put out a call on Facebook that they said, let's make up some yard signs and let's go over and wish him a happy Thanksgiving on Thanksgiving morning. And I looked and thought, wow, that's probably going to be a good photo opportunity. So I'm going to go out there and document that. And I only brought two lenses. I brought a 12-24 and I brought a 70-210. And those two lenses I thought I could probably cover this with. And I shot it on a Nikon on my commercial camera. And I went there and there was a group of kids, one family, and only one sign. I thought there'd be like a yard full of signs. There's only one. But it did say Happy Thanksgiving. And then some of his older friends went in and had coffee with him. And I thought that's probably where the photo is working with him getting this visit from these fellow neighbors. And one of them is another old timer. So I went over and I stayed and I went inside and he offered me a cup of coffee, which was black instant coffee, and it was undrinkable for me, but it was a nice gesture and I acted like I sipped it a little bit before I poured it down the sink. But it was a great opportunity to photograph him meeting with those folks and to see him with some old friends. And I'll put some of the pictures in the links below, but that was my idea of a great Thanksgiving morning because he lit up. He had this energy where he was able to just tell stories and had people to listen to, and they were visiting with him and it was Thanksgiving and they were thankful for him, and he's 99 years old and vibrant, and I just loved his story and I loved that he had companionship that morning, and to be able to document it, that I think is the most important work that I do. That's the kind of journalism I want to do more of, because as much as my commercial work is paying bills, what I love to do is photograph people that I'm not working for. When I worked as a photojournalist for a daily newspaper, that was the best part of the job, is that the people that you were working at shooting and working with weren't the people who were employing you. And so you had an editor somewhere else sending you out to do that story and you got to create it, but you weren't at the mercy of what they wanted because you weren't working for them. That was the greatest thing about journalism. And it gives you that free rein license. And we all have that on our personal stories all the time. But on this occasion, it gave me free rein to say, I'm going to shoot whatever I want. And I'm going to put together a picture package for my town and share with the town what this old man's morning visit was like. And it was a big hit. And as you can imagine, it was a very warm story. And like I said, I'll put a link to the photos in the comments so you can see. And again, that's the kind of story I'm always looking for, great human interest, heartwarming stories like that. And that one certainly turned out to be a great one. All right, that's today's photography talk. If you're enjoying these, hit the subscribe button, send it to your friends, and I'll see you tomorrow.